Live from Aunt Betty's studio in Carson City, Nevada.
From First Presbyterian Church, where we are opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond, it's the Mary and Sherry Show.
Trumpets.
Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Drums. Good morning.
Good morning. It's been quite the morning here already.
It has been quite the morning, and the last few days, have they not been beautiful springy days? Mm-hmm. Even me who is a winter person, I've been enjoying the nice weather. Yes.
Yeah, although I've had my air conditioner on in the car in the afternoon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm a wimp. I want it cold, but
I just love all the flowers are starting to poke through, the little crocuses and the tulips and the daffodils are poking their heads out of the warming earth that God has so generously and amazingly given us to enjoy.
That was beautiful.
Spring.
Yeah, no, spring flowers are my favorite, so.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, well, anyways, it's good to be here. Good to be here with you. I have to say that Ian did a fantastic job filling in for you.
I thought he did a wonderful job. Ian, you did a fantastic job, and you will get better and better.
But that's not our shout out, so you want to go ahead and... We're not shouting out to you. I know that he's just like happy to just have life be normal, so...
That's right.
We're not shouting out to you.
No. We're shouting out to the fellowship committee for the wonderful baked potato bar last Sunday. It was a Spudley hit, my friends. It was just lovely, and I know everyone loved it, and they were like swarmed.
Yes, they ran out.
Yeah, we're swarmed.
Joe and I split a half of a potato, but they were baked perfectly, and it was just awesome.
Oh, they were so good, and you know, usually a lot of times I don't get to enjoy the fellowship because you're coming out late from praise team or coffee cart or whatever it is. I knocked people over. I apologize to you all, but I was like, I'm going to get me a potato.
I don't think you were the only one. There were people down there enjoying that. Now, the next thing that I want to hit Linda up for is Cinco de Mayo is a Sunday. So I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo, we just have big bags of corn tortilla chips and then just some toppings to go on top of them. They already have the nacho cheese. I saw the nacho cheese there.
That's right.
And then shredded cheese and maybe some ground beef or jalapenos, sour cream.
Oh, yeah. I'll help you, Linda. I'll help you get that food or whatever.
Of course, I don't know that Linda watches our show. She's not a video person. She's a reading person.
We'll send this to her.
Linda, we're going to make you read. No. But at any rate, I think that'd be fun. And so the baked potato bar was awesome.
That's awesome.
Now, before Cinco de Mayo, though, we have a few important dates coming up, like we're right on the heels of it. So Palm Sunday, of course, is this Sunday, and the Family Ministries has something special planned for that. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. It's going to be pretty cool.
Wonderful.
Been working with Ian on that one. And then that takes us right into Holy Week. So this coming week, Monday through Thursday, those of you who receive the YouTube links are going to get an email at 8 in the morning, Monday through Thursday, while we read through the gospel, the Passion narrative in the Gospel of Matthew.
Very nice.
So next year we'll do Mark, Luke, and then John. 4 years in a row we'll do those. But that's Matthew this year. And then Monday, Thursday, of course, that's March 28th at 5:30 is our soup and bread potluck. So if you can bring soup and or bread. If you're unable to make a soup or soup's just not your specialty, whatever, just go ahead and bring some bread or rolls. That'd be great. And we'll have that fellowship time before the service starts at 7. And that is the holiest, most serious, transforming.
That's my favorite of the year.
It is your favorite.
That's my favorite.
If it doesn't touch you, I mean, that's... And then following that, though, because that's Monday, Thursday, we're the hours before Christ's crucifixion and death on the cross. That's what we're dwelling on there. But Easter, we get to celebrate his resurrection. And so, of course, that's Sunday, March 31st. And we have a lot going on there. And we'll get to one thing. We'll get to those. We're going to get to those three things next. But Easter.
Yes. And, invite your friends.
Yes, a wonderful event to invite your friends to.
Any of those days.
Yes.
Another thing that has to do with Easter is the Easter lilies that we fill the sanctuary up. And I forgot my sheet again. The insert has been in the bulletin, and you can purchase up to 3, no more than 3. They are $11 a piece, not 10. Sherry and I were a little confused. They are $11 a piece. So please, they need to be bought by this Sunday. So they need, the orders by this Sunday. And you can take your flowers home after worship, or you can leave them for the deacons to take wherever.
Right, so somebody who will enjoy those. So
yeah.
We have our poinsettias at Christmas, and then we have the Easter lilies at Easter, and it just looks so beautiful up there.
It really does. So those orders are all due Sunday.
All right. Well, how many of you ladies out there have said to your husband or family, I just want one nice picture of us? Just one nice formalish sort of picture of us. And so we're going to take care of that on Easter Sunday following service. We're going to have the Stansburys helping us with that.
Very cool.
And they're going to take, because everybody's in their Easter best, it looks pretty. And so get the family all dressed up. And then it's kind of a self-serving thing for us because so many people are missing pictures in the directory. So that's our main goal, but we're going to take your picture and we're going to go ahead and send that to you. We'll email you the file so that you've got that. You can print it out, do what you want with it.
Yeah, and please, if you don't have your picture in the directory, please take one because, you might think we all know who you are, but you're just a blank face.
And I can't even...
That's sad.
It is sad. I cannot think of a day in my life working here that I don't open up my directory on my phone to look somebody up.
Right.
And there are a lot of pictures missing.
Please, get your picture taken.
Yeah. Now what's the other exciting thing happening?
I was a little disappointed when I found out this was for children only, but there will be an Easter egg hunt. And for the younger and older kids. So if you are considered a kid, you can go. Following worship on the East Lawn. Sherry will meet you in the hallway to start. All righty? Anyone that wants to donate plastic eggs, that would be much appreciated, and pre-wrapped candy. We are looking for those donations.
And as I said on Sunday, bonus if the candy's already in the egg and I don't have to stuff it myself.
Right. If you put them in the eggs, that's even better. And please bring them by this Sunday or just drop them by the office next week. So we are looking for some plastic eggs and candy.
Preferably earlier in the week, please.
Earlier in the week.
That would be lovely. So that's exciting. And there may be a few things out and about for bigger kids. There may be, just saying. Anyway, the mission committee has asked us to put up a prayer for missions, and so what I've done is I've created a slide, and I'm just going to give you a moment to look at this slide so that you can have that in your prayers. And so here it is.
Thank you, everyone, for praying for our missions, because that truly is spreading the gospel to Carson City and beyond. And if we're not praying for all these folks, they don't have the same strength without it. So thank you. Thank you. Keep everyone in your prayers there.
Right.
Speaking of some of our missions, our mission aviation film that we tried to run, there was obviously a snafu, but I think that has been resolved. So stay for a couple minutes after service this Sunday, and you will be able to see that video.
That is such a cool organization and a neat mission. That's tremendous. And
Incredible.
to tie in even more, I know that Lou Hawley is here right now, and she's done things with them
Yes.
in the past. So
And I had a friend that worked for them for years, and it's an incredible organization.
Yeah.
So stay around for that movie.
right. All right.
What else is going on?
You know, like I've said, it's kind of sad for us. Susan Secoy has decided to no longer be the nursery director, and that's good for her.
Thank you, Susan.
She is just an awesome person, and she says, I want to be in church with John. Can't hardly blame her for that.
No.
So she's stepping down, and she'd like to do it as soon as possible. Now, here's my thought, because I have had a couple people step up and say, yes, I can do this. I have at least 2, possibly 3 who are on the schedule.
Okay.
Our months have either 4 or 5 Sundays.
Yes.
If I have 5 people, then each person, I already have somebody dedicated who said, I want to take the first of the month.
Perfect.
Thank you, Cindy Keller. So
Thank you, Cindy.
that will be her week. If I get 4 other people, then each person will be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. You know that is just your week of the month,
Yeah.
and then you're only missing 1 week a month, and that would be tremendous. And of course, I would imagine that you can switch with people if you needed to, but this is something very much needed. And so if you feel led, then please let me know, because I could use at least 2 more. I've got to triple check with another person that I think will be on that list.
Yeah, that's a fabulous idea. I mean, we need to share in all of the things that happen here so people can be in service, worshiping God. And so that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And God bless those people that have already stepped up, and hopefully Sherry will be overwhelmed with volunteers.
That would be amazing, because I feel like we're going to be overwhelmed with kids of all ages.
I hope so. I pray so.
Yes. All right. So then
Okay.
what?
Well, if you had ordered a name tag, it will be available in the narthex this Sunday. Yay! If you can do a $9 donation for that, that would be wonderful. Get your name tag. It's only $9. If you can't, you can't. But if you can, thank you. Pick it up this Sunday. If you didn't get your name tag order in this time, they're going to do another order in the month of April.
So that's good to know.
That's good to know.
Well,
This is YouTube.
so we invite you to like, subscribe, and
Ring the bell.
and share. Please share this good news with people.
That's right.
God bless. Take care.
We'll see you on Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday. Bye.
Yakety-yak, yakety-yak, yakety-yak. Live from Aunt Betty's studio. Carson's in the meadow.
It's so easy to
Yakety-yak,
do those.
yakety-yak, yakety-yak.
Chitty chat, chitty chat, chitty chat.
Chit-chat, chit-chat.
What are the Christmas flowers? Poinsettias.
Poinsettias. Well,
There's a little more to that one.
well.
Cut.
Randall's making me laugh.